Welcome everyone to another video. This is actually one of the challenges I definitely wanted to do with Latias, which was 18 unique in the easiest weather was going to be in windy, because that boosts a lot of the dragons. A lot of the dragons have very high DPS. So you can see here, Cook Dart on the left, myself in the middle, and then Jeremiah, Friends of Show on the right. As you can see, we're doing all sorts of things here. So I just want to quickly go over the Pokemon. So Alolan, Cook Dart to the left is using a Latios, Salamence, Alolan, Exeggutor, Gengar, Groudon with Dragon Tail, Earthquake, Jinx. I'm using a Latias, Flygon, Double Dragon, Kingdra, Banette, Absol, Houndoom, and Jeremiah's using a Rayquaza, Dragonite, Double Dragon, Gyarados, Mewtwo with Psycho Cut, Shadow Ball, and Tyranitar, and Double Bug, Scizor. So let's take a look. I'm feeling pretty confident because it is windy, and we're going up against Dragon Breath, Thunder, Latias. So you can see Jeremiah lagged a little bit, and you'll see here we're starting off with our dragons. Latios and Latias both resist Thunder, so they should be fairly tanky against it. Rayquaza is very squishy, but is extremely high DPS, so it can do a ton of damage against Latias. So it's looking pretty good. Jeremiah got off quite a few outrages. You'll see here Latias is just a huge tank. It has Dragon Breath Outrage, while Latios has Dragon Breath Dragon Claw. So you can see here it's still tanking, it's still surviving. And then Alan, Cook Dart is moving on to Salamence. So that looks pretty good. Unfortunately, did not get the energy from that particular Thunder, which will probably prevent it from getting off the second Draco Meteor. And then as well, Jeremiah is using Draco Meteor Dragonite, which I actually was not aware about until watching this video. And you'll see here, I'm using a Flygon, and Flygon is extremely tanky. It actually triple resists, double resists because of its ground typing, and then as well, single resist because of its dragon typing. So it's extremely tanky against Thunder variation. And you'll see here, Alolan Exeggutor looks awesome. It has Dragon Tail, Dragon Pulse, and as well double resist Thunder, so actually it's quite tanky. And you'll see here I have Kingdra, Dragon Breath Outrage, and then Jeremiah has moved on to Psycho Cut. Well, it looks like Psycho Cut animation has changed a little bit. I can't really tell. Psycho Cut, Shadow Ball, Mewtwo, and then here, see here, I'm using Banette, and Alan's using Gengar. Of course, Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball. No other moveset really makes sense in this particular situation. You'll see here, Alan's using Dragon Tail, Earthquake. Dragon Tail because obviously it's super effective against Latias since it's Dragon typing, as well it's boosted in windy, and using Earthquake mostly because Latias resists Fire Blast and as well resists a Solar Beam, so it's just an unresisted move. You'll see here I'm using Houndoom, I believe Snarl, Foul Play, and then Jeremiah is using Bite, Crunch, Tyranitar. So we're feeling pretty good. It flipped around like 160. So as long as our lobbies are approximately less than 20 seconds, we should be pretty good. And as well do we have reasonable RNG in the second half. So here I'm lobbying first because I always have the squishiest team. There's a little bit of lag on mine just because we've been doing challenges all day. I heal all 6, get back in, and you'll see here Alan's moved on to Jinx, and then as well Jeremiah, Friends of the Show, has moved on to Scizor. Double Bug. Not a little. We originally thought it was potentially Zen Thunder, or at least that was the worst variation. In that case, Scizor was better than Alakazam with Psycho Cut, Shadow Ball, but with Dragon Breath, Psycho Cut, Shadow Ball, Alakazam was better than Scizor from a time to win perspective. You'll see here, good lobby by Jeremiah. Now Cook Dart Alan is also lobbying, and you'll see here got rid of the potions and is now trying to figure out. He's actually he hesitated a little bit there just to try to figure out what were the 3 Pokemon that he was going to heal, because I told him to only heal 3 to save a little bit of time, because I knew that if we flipped it, around 70 seconds, you'll see here 76 seconds, I feel very confident that we're going to win, mostly because the first half we were able to flip it before 150, which means that our Pokemon are able to do more than a sufficient amount of damage in order to actually complete this raid. And you'll see here, moving on to Kingdra, and you'll see here, hopefully Alan will get off this Draco Meteor before the Thunder comes. It does not look like it, so it didn't get the energy, but that's totally fine. And you'll see here, Jeremiah using Dragon Tail Outrage Gyarados. Gyarados has like the most widest move pool when you consider all its besides Mew, when you consider all its legacy moves. So it's actually quite tanky, or not quite tanky. Good option in a lot of cases. In this case, it's not very good against Thunder because it is double weak to Thunder. Both its Flying and Water type are weak to it. You'll see we're coming near the end. Alolan Exeggutor looking like a badass. This is a really fun trio, and the reason I like this one so much is because you get to use all these diverse Pokemon. It's really fun to see in the battle, and as well, it's more challenging. It's way harder to predict whether or not you're going to be successful. You'll see we were able to beat it with a sufficient amount of time left, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there are any other challenges you want me to do, and don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with any of your friends that you think would enjoy this type of content. Thank you, and I will see everyone in the next video.